Hi, besties. If you are on the Watchback Gang or whatever it's called, if you watch it after it's live, I am live right now and I just wanted to have a coffee and maybe meet up with some ladies and have chats. Um, yeah, that's all I could think of saying for right now. But welcome, everybody. And yeah, there's no topic. The topic is I'm going to have a cup of coffee. And maybe you want to have a cup of coffee or a cup of tea or a piece of cake or a bicky. I don't know. But who's that? I'm trying to read the screen. Jennifer Levine 99. Hi, bestie. Hi. I'm just setting up my laptop. Oh, I can't. I can't think. You know, when you're like seriously stressed and you're trying to like complete a task and your brain's just like, you know, that fish Dory from well, I can't remember. Can't remember the movie. It's a children's movie. Yeah, maybe you know what I mean. Maybe have they moved the studio on the laptop? Where is it? Where is YouTube Studio? Oh my god. Ah, they've changed it. Or I'm just having a moment where I'm so stressed I can't think of how to do a normal thing. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, I'm so annoyed. Sorry guys. Well, you can chat amongst yourselves. There's a few of you in the there's one person has left me a chat unless the chat has actually stopped on my phone, but I'm trying to get it set up so I can read the comments on my laptop. You guys just talk amongst each other. Oh, hi Whale. Can you do me a favor and not like continue fighting on my YouTube? That's kind of like a private thing. Yeah. Um Everybody, welcome. We're here for coffee for the ladies. It is ladies only tonight. If you're a bloke, sorry, off your scram. I guess that's you too, hubby. I'm here to sit with the ladies only. So, any ladies here, speak up. I'm here for coffee with the ladies. Mm, ah, still, still trying to set it up on my laptop. I mean, we're up and running here, folks, but oh, there's the live. Okay. I just got to put it on monetization, which, you know, makes me sound like a money hungry woman. But, you know, girls got to make a bag, right? Every lady here would understand. You just, you know, even if you make 50 cents, it's still 50 cents. Like, you know. So here I am trying to make 50 cents. Everybody, that's a joke. We're here for coffee. And yeah, obviously I'm in a stupid mood. And who's this? Oh, I'm almost in the comment section on the laptop and then I can read it. It just stops on the phone and it's just, it's the writing is so small. I'll be 45 in July and I swear this year my eyesight has gone to shit. Like, I definitely need glasses. Do you know what I mean? It's so difficult to read small print. I'm not even like old yet, am I? It's happening, it's starting. I'm becoming old. Does anybody else like can understand what I mean? oh, oh well. I was just saying today's chat is only for the ladies, the women, the girls only, no boys or mans, because that's what you told me. Just to talk to the ladies only. So um, I'm here to have coffee with the ladies, the women, the girls. Um, oh, there's another man in the chat who's talking about Jesus. Okay, Wayne, Who's talking about Jesus? I'm sorry, Wayne, you're going to have to go. Tonight is for ladies only. Tonight is for women and girls only. Tonight is not for the boys or the mans. If you're a mans and you usually come to my live stream, I'm so sorry. This live stream is for women only, for ladies only. And yeah, I guess if you hang around, then if I might have to block you. But otherwise, you may be ignored. I'm sorry. What do you mean? Do you want you to make me coffee? I'm pretty sure the coffee's all over the kitchen and I had to remake the coffee. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just here to hang out with the ladies, guys. Ladies only. Sorry, if you're a man, please leave. I know men won't be offended if I say, men, you have to go. I'm just saying because tonight's chat is just me. My husband's not going to be with me in the live stream. He's going to be leaving because he's also a man. And this is for ladies only, this chat. So, ladies, once again, welcome. And we're here for coffee. Here's the second one I made. The other one is on the wall in my kitchen and all over my clothes. I don't know how that happened. Must have bounced off something. Anyway, I just did a mukbang. I know a lot of people, ladies, because it's ladies only tonight. I know a lot of ladies. Thank you, Whitney. I love when a beautiful girl calls me beautiful. Other beautiful women are so sweet to other beautiful women. Do you know it's only the ugly ladies that are mean to other women, isn't it? Have you found that? And I'm not saying that everybody ugly is mean. I'm just saying whenever they are. Do you know what I mean? Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you, darling. I needed to pick me up. Tyler, that's a man's name. Tyler, stop telling me to stop smoking. Okay, this is a chat for ladies only. This is a chat for women only. Okay. I can hear my voice repeating back because I'm pretty sure my husband is like watching the live stream in the next room. So I'm trying to film in this room and then I'm hearing it like repeating back like an echo and it's my own voice. Does anyone else find their own voice annoying? Like, have you ever tried to record your voice like on your voicemail or on your fax machine if you're old like me? And like you play it back and you hear your own voice and you're like, oh dear God, is that what I sound like? Or in my case, is that what I sound like? I have been told that I have a very nasal voice. Yeah. I already knew that because half my family has a nasal voice, but you know, it seems to be a hereditary trait and I'm proud of it because I love my family. So even if it's a weird little trait, if it comes from your family, you got to say that's pretty cool. Do you know what I mean? Like some people have like a cleft chin or like a dimple or like certain type of eyes. You know, you might have like a big gonzo style nose or something, or like maybe like me, you've got like weird eyebrows. Everyone in my family has weird eyebrows, and if they don't, it's because they pluck them and do like extra special stuff to style them. Like I'm telling you, I use my eyebrows like a trademark. Do you know how many people have told me that my eyebrows are shit? Especially since coming to Egypt. Like in Australia, people are like, yeah, nice eyebrows. Do you know what I mean? Even if they don't like my eyebrows, they have a giggle. But in Egypt, people are like, you really need to fix your eyebrows. And I'm like, what is there to fix? It's a hereditary eyebrow. It's a family feature. If I have more children, they'll have my eyebrows. Mark my words. Did somebody say, am I Australian? Do I sound Australian, mate? Do I sound Australian, cobber? Yeah, I can whack on the old accent. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, darling. But I'm not British. I'm Australian, okay? Okay? Do you like my eyebrows? They're very Australian. My eyebrows are shit. Tyler, leave the chat. This chat is for ladies only, for women only, for girls only. I've never met a woman called Tyler. Fuck off. Thank you. Goodbye. Ladies only. Thank you. I'll stop smoking when I want to. I'm an old lady. I can do what I like. You are not. Tyler is a man saying, go, piss off. What is my problem? Well, either I'm a raging feminist who's had enough of people, or, I mean, it could be menopause. No, I've been checked for that. I don't have menopause, so it can't be that. What could it be? What could it be? I don't know. What could it be? Ladies, I'm just going to talk directly to you and ignore any men in the comments because you're just pissing me off, okay? Don't you just hate it when, now, like, listen to what I'm saying. I'm saying random men, okay? I'm not saying your husband. I'm not saying your brother. I'm not saying anyone in your family. When a random man tells you what to do, like, I don't know, freaking Tyler in the comments there, stop smoking. It's not the point about should I be smoking or not. It's like, who the hell does Tyler think? As some random man, he can tell me what to do. Like, are you serious? Is he? We're not even like talking to him. He's not even supposed to be in the chat. Where does he get off telling me what to do? Do you know what I mean? Have you heard about those, newfangled terms like Chad and red pill or blue pill boys? What does all that mean? What does all that mean? Is it like the arch nemesis to feminism? Is that what the red pill, blue pill Chad boys are? What are Chad boys? Are they like eshays in Australia? I'm just wondering. Boo Boo, are you a woman or a man? I need to know. Quick, tell me. Baby's not responding. Wait. Barley! Hi, Barley! Everyone go follow Barley's channel if you're not already following Barley because she's awesome. Barley, oh, thanks for the support, Barley. Yeah, I do want to quit, but I certainly wouldn't be quitting because some random man told me to quit. Thank God there's more women here because I said at the beginning of this chat is only for women. And then like a pile of Chads, a pile of Eshays turned up. And I was just like, oh, bro, oh, like, can't I just get some time with the ladies? Do you know what I mean? There's rules here. There's rules. And sometimes the rules change. And sometimes the rules are that, on this particular day, I can't do my job like I would normally do. I've got to change everything about it. Like, for instance, I can only talk to women today, whereas the day before it was okay to talk to anyone in the chat. So now the rules have changed. I'm like, please stop talking to me, man. Fuck off. I have to be rude. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's no consistency with anything, but that's okay because there's women here, so we can keep the conversation going. And I really appreciate that, Barley. I really appreciate that. Yeah. Anything good happened to you today, Barley? Barley's lived in Australia before, haven't you, Barley? Pretty sure you said that before. I saw you pop up in my feed, but I didn't have time to watch a video. And I was thinking, what's happening with Barley lately? And then I just forgot. I'm sorry. We're not responding to that random man in the comments. Nobody wants a random man in a women's coffee session. A women's coffee session. All you random men, poo-poo, off you go. This is for ladies. It's coffee for ladies. They deported you from Melbourne. Fuck you, Melbourne. Sorry, I love Melbourne. But whoever deported you, like, they should, that's un-Australian. How dare they? How dare they, Barley? I've got my coffee here. I've got my coffee all over my clothes. I've got my coffee spattered all over my kitchen. I love coffee. Coffee's amazing. Yeah. Jesus Christ is Lord. Well, if you're a Christian, Southern girl, then he is your Lord. I guess so. Yeah. Happy Easter, darling. Polly, I'm just me all the time. Don't worry about it. But that can be quite boring also because my life is a little bit boring. I'm sorry. I do apologize. I try to be entertaining. Gypsy Jezebel, hello. Yeah, almost didn't go live, almost, because I was like, oh, hi, Pia. Another man is leaving the chat. Bravo. We wanted you to leave earlier. Please never come back. Because clearly I am not permitted to talk to men anymore, even though I'm living in Egypt. It's a new rule for me. So even in my job on YouTube now, so bye, boys. See ya. Yeah, you can watch. Just don't talk to me, peasants. No, just joking. I can't talk to them. That's the new rule. The rules have changed, ladies. We've got to get more women on this channel. Clearly, we have to take over the chat. We have to take over YouTube, us ladies. YouTube must be taken over by women. The whole world, the whole dunya, we should take it over. Us ladies. Oh yeah, she loves snacks. Yeah, Faith was telling me that yesterday she was eating, what was she eating? It was, she had French onion dip, okay? And she put tuna in it. And she like did a little mixy mix for the dippy with the tuna and the French onion dip. Okay, and she put it on a plate and she got up to get a coffee. And then she turns around because she hears a noise and she sees Lola eating the French onion dip and tuna off her plate, off the table. Because Lola's tall, you know, like Lola's just like swipe. French onion dip is gone. She's a snacky girl. That's an interesting comment. Your melanin has been snatched 50 lashes. You mean I'm very white? Oh, that's a strange observation, but okay. Later, losers. Oh, there's an angry man in the comments. Ladies, there's an angry man in the comments. He did say he was going, that Tyler person, yeah. But you know, men, they always come back. When he does, we'll just ignore him because this is just for the ladies. It can't be our topic cannot be the men during a ladies only coffee session. It can't be. It's not it's like, why? It's for women. It's for us ladies. What's the topic instead? Pick a topic. Yeah, I miss Lola so much too. She's a sweetheart. You know, how much weight do I have left to lose? I have less than 30 kilos left to lose, which actually sounds like a lot because it is, but I mean, I've lost 90 kilos, 90. That's a lot. I'm actually surprised like that your body can bounce back from the weight loss. Like I hear some people lose 90 kilos and they need surgery. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, oh, I hope that doesn't happen to me. But I didn't really think about it. I just thought about being healthier. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, I had a big meal today. Had a big meal today, and that mukbang I did, I haven't posted it yet. And I do have a big meal occasionally. But I want to be skinny Barbie. That's a joke. I don't. I'm chunky Barbie and I'm happy with it. But another 30 kilos would be nice. Yeah. Getting healthy is good. You lost 50 kilos in 1 year. You still need to lose 8. Oh, is the last 8 kilos difficult for you? Like, has it plateaued? I'm scared that my weight loss is going to plateau. Now, for anyone that doesn't understand, that's when you're doing well with your weight loss and then you do the same things and then you stop losing weight. It doesn't matter what you do. And it happens to women sometimes, and that's like the worst possible thing ever. Let's not talk about religion in this live stream. Thanks, bro. Also, this is a ladies only live stream. I just want to let everyone know, ladies only, women only. We're having coffee, besties, because I'm full of feminine rage. I'm relaxed, honest. I'm so relaxed. Who's relaxed with me, ladies? Do you ever have a moment? You ever have a moment and you're like, yeah, I'm going to get relaxed. Grabs gun, wipes it across face. Have you seen that? Have you seen those little clips on like TikTok or Facebook Reels? Woman's in the kitchen. Yeah, I'm not angry. Steak knife. Oh man. Actually, I feel like I've been keeping my cool like really well, actually. I may well have mastered the art of maintaining my own peace, regardless of what the hell is going on around me and who is trying to trigger me, who is trying to get a reaction out of me and video my reaction to make me look like a bad person. Yeah, imagine that. Imagine like somebody does these horrible things to me and I don't react. So when they're filming me, they don't get that horrible big bad reaction. That looks like I'm just a bad person. It doesn't look like I'm reacting. It just looks like I'm a really bad person. So I've mastered my peace. And I can hang out with ladies and just like rant. Makes me feel better. Yeah, the leg, gotta say yesterday it was pretty bad. But I did like re-hurt it like a little while ago. Like not real bad or anything, but like I hit it on something accidentally, and another time something else hit my leg, and another time my leg was injured again. And it's like, sometimes I'm going through a bit of pain, and yeah, that's not fun. But you win some, you lose some, don't you, ladies? Congrats on getting preggers. Are you joking? I'm not pregnant. Who told you that, Saucy Sally? It's not true. I'm not having a baby. No. Hi, Lisa Leftwich. Somebody's saying that I'm having a baby, but I'm not having a baby. What's this baby talk about? I mean, if that happened, you're great. But if it didn't, I'm 45. I've already had, a few children, and they're adults now, and enjoying life is also an option. My whole life can't be about just having children, and no disregard to my children. I love them. They're like the ultimate best awesomeness in my life. But if you've done it and they're adults, a lot of women would think twice before having another baby. Do you know what I mean? Some women these days don't even want to have children. And some women want lots of children, and some women just want one. Like, I think having children is beautiful, having babies is beautiful, but It can't be your whole life. And if you're planning on having children, ladies, because this is a ladies' chat, if you're planning on ever having a baby, just understand, number one, it's going to be the greatest, most awesomest thing that ever happens to you in your whole life. But it's not the only thing in your life. And you've got to remember to have a very full life. And a lot of mothers are like, oh, I live for my children. That's great. What happens when they grow up and leave home? I'm just saying, you should love them 100%. You should give parenting all you've got. You should do your best. You should, try to overcome your personal challenges. Maybe you had some problems in your upbringing and it reflects in your parenting. Just do your best. But there has to be other things to your life. So when everyone's like, have you had a baby yet? Are you going to have a baby yet? You getting pregnant yet? You're having another baby? I think, yeah, it could be nice, but there's also other things to enjoy in life. That's my view on it. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Bali. There's a lot of different traditions and cultures practices when it comes to kids when they get older, definitely. You'll have to talk to him about that when he's in the next live stream. I uninvited him and all the men from this live stream. This is ladies only. Oh, God. That man is back again. Please, bro. It's ladies only. Can we get some peace up in this house, okay? We just want women. She's dead. What are you talking about? We just want women to talk to women here just for this one live stream, okay? And if there's nobody here, that's a woman, I'll just talk to myself because I can. I could talk to myself like this for hours. I'll just be like, blah, 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 blah. Sometimes your haters are the people that are closest to you. Sometimes your haters are people that say they love you and they have fake accounts. Sometimes the people that say they love you, they have fake accounts on YouTube and they come and say horrible things on your YouTube to make you feel bad. Wow. It's really easy when you've got to create a YouTube to find out who people are, like, especially if the account was called something previously, you can find out what the previous account name was. I don't know if anybody here knows about how to do that, but I do. So there was some horrible things said about me on YouTube, and I was like, I wonder who that is. I mean, there were a couple of the usual suspects, that have been around for years. But then there was this one account that stood out. It was a profile of a woman, but it's actually a man pretending to be a woman on a fake account. And I found out because I looked up the account and what the previous name of the account was. And now I know who that man is that made the fake account by switching the name and pretending to be a woman and switching the photo and leaving the rude comments about me, calling me an ugly princess. I know exactly what man said that to me on YouTube pretending to be a woman. And I bet you're watching right now. Computer skills, aren't they great? It's nice to know how people really feel about you. People can say nice things to you and then sometimes you find out they didn't mean those nice things at all. Oh my God, Lisa Leftwich. Last time I saw the doctor, I was like, is it menopause? am I going through menopause? Because I was at the gynecologist, okay? And she was like, no. And I'm like, are you sure? Is it like perimenopause? And she was like, no, it's definitely not that. You're not going through that yet. You're not beginning that yet. And then she started talking about how beautiful my follicles were. I was just like, it's getting weird and creepy. Okay, bye. So I can't identify with menopause or perimenopause yet. Any mood swings are just related to my environment or bipolar or reacting to people treating me like not very nice and me just, about to lose it. But, you got to vent somehow, right? I mean, I've heard that women who are going through menopause and perimenopause, they have like big mood swings. Is it true? Because that would actually be really awful. That would be like horrible. Gypsy Jezebel. You mean Julie? She ended up talking to me on a secondary account. She's lovely. She's from the UK. She's a lovely lass. I think she was just having a bit of a laugh. I mean, anybody knows that if anybody did that and they were serious, I'd just grab them by their hair and drag them. But, violence is always the answer, but it's not. But it is. But it's not. Do you know what I mean? A lot of women are like, oh, if a woman could take my man, then he was never mine. I'm not like that. I'm like, I'll drag a woman through the street by her face. Like, no. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, who is spreading this propaganda that it's okay for other women to take your man? Who? I mean, the way I see it is I'm either jealous or I'm not jealous. Now, if I'm jealous, I'll find the woman and I'll grab her by the face and drag her through the street, okay? And she'll never do it again. Or if I'm not jealous, then I just don't care and nobody gets dragged and who cares? Like, I'm not interested. So it's either this or this. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So, I mean, have you seen me drag anyone through the street lately? Not for a few years. I mean, it's been a while. I'm getting old now. It could be because I've calmed down a little bit. Yeah, no, I'm not in the camp of letting other ladies mess with your mans. It's just not okay. Anyone who promotes that, no. But I think Julie was just having a laugh. Julie's a sweetheart. I'm friends with her on TikTok now. Hot diggity dog, that's a good coffee. Yeah. Oh, look, Gypsy Jezebel. I'm still at the old house. So the lease isn't up here yet. And the new house is rented out. So we could move in like yesterday. But we're not like organized to move yet. So it'd probably be a little bit of a process. Do you know what I mean? But we are getting ready to move and yeah. Fun times. Definitely. I like the other house better than this one. This one's pretty good, but I like the other house, the way it's like set up with how the room configuration is. So yeah, I'll have to ask Whale if he's coming with me or not. But I reckon when I go to the new place that I'm going to love it, because I really like, we didn't go view a whole bunch of houses. We just went and viewed the house, and there it was, and then it was agreed upon, and like we didn't view other houses. Like, yep, this one's good. So different from Australia. Some places in Australia, you might turn up to look at a rental and there's 200 other people waiting to look at it. Very competitive to get a house in Australia, unfortunately. Very difficult. Australia is great, but everybody thinks it's like the land of milk and honey. Like everything's perfect and everybody's like really rich. They have lots of money and they have a great lifestyle. But if you actually go to Australia, if you've never been there before, you find out that it's the same as anywhere else. You get poor people, you get rich people, you get nice areas, you get scary areas. Like you get homeless people, you get people living in mansions. Like it's the same as everywhere. I don't understand this idea. People think, in some countries, oh, if I move to a Western country, life is going to be easy. I don't think so. You might get a surprise when you get there. Just saying, just saying. There is no perfect place to live. There really isn't. Who's this? Robert. Hi, Robert. Listen, this is a chat just for ladies tonight. Sorry to make you feel not welcome, but my husband gave me a new rule that for my job on YouTube, suddenly I can't respond to any men, so you have to leave. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Please don't think I'm being snobby. Goodbye. Ladies only coffee tonight. Hey, ladies. Not talking about religion, thanks. Sounds like the United States. Well, in a lot of ways, yeah. Yes and no, but yes. Absolutely. When it comes to homeless people, absolutely. Like there are people with good jobs that are homeless in Australia. Or there are people with good jobs that are living in their car because they can't get a rental house in Australia. Even buying a house in Australia, like it's competitive. Oh, it's Roberta. Oh, sorry, Roberta. I thought it was Robert. Hi, Roberta. Welcome to the ladies only chat. Sorry, I thought it was. You understand. Sorry, darling. I am Rebecca. Welcome to the chat, to our ladies only chat. Sorry. I've only ever met one woman called Roberta in my whole life. It's such a unique name. I love it. I love names that like hardly anybody else has. Oh my God, it's Luann Eats too. Everyone, if you're not already gone, go sub to Luann. She does the coolest mukbangs. ASMR mukbangs. Oh my God, her cooking is divine. Divine. You're welcome, Roberta. Who's this person trying to pick up people in the comments? Jordan, are you a woman? Jordan, are you a woman? If you're a lady and you're trying to pick up ladies, I guess that's cool with me because it's a ladies only chat. Have fun with that, Jordan. But if you're a man, you have to leave. This is ladies only. Roberta, I'm quitting soon. I keep saying that, but Voda vodka. Hello. Hello, darling. Oh. Oy. Somebody said in my last live stream, how can I stand the ring light in my face? Like, doesn't it bother my eyes? And since then, when I've got the ring light on and I'm trying to forward to a live stream, I think about the person that commented that, like an OCD kind of memory. And now I'm like looking at the camera and the light is in my eyeball and I'm like, oh my God, that light is bothering me. I feel so stupid. Yeah, well, can you say it very fast? Can you say the name very fast? I would get tongue twisted, tongue tied. Oh, you've been trying to quit as well, Lisa Lethwich? Yeah, it's not easy. Oh, thanks, Luann. Thanks. But it's not really. I just come on here to socialize, I guess, because I don't get to socialize in person, so this is my social outlet, which is kind of cool, you know. Marlboro Reds, but you just vape now. I'm like, Marlboro Reds. Oh, I've tried those. They burn. They're like fire. How did you do that? Who's this? Yusuf El Badri. Please leave. This is a women's only group chat, private for women only. Goodbye, Yusuf. This is for ladies only. Goodbye. This is women's coffee session live stream. Okay, my husband makes the rules and he said no men in the live stream. So you gotta leave. Bye. Bye. Ladies only. You can't be friendly when you say it either. You have to be like, go away. What's a typical day like for me? Can't you tell? It must have been so fantastic. I'm in such a great mood. You're a man, vodka? Off your trot. Scram. Bye. Yeah, Lisa left witches with me on this one. Men need to leave the chat immediately. Yeah, I'm not trying to be rude. I don't make the rules. Sorry, boys. Bye. Pretty sure it's a big sin when a man goes to a private women's area such as my private women's live stream and starts talking to them. Please leave. Leave. Be gone, peasants. My daughter was talking to me about some books that she's going to be reading and some books that she has read, ladies. And they were all in the theme of feminine rage. And I was like, wow, that's wild. That shit is wild. Yeah, off your trot. Yeah, I'm sorry. My husband makes the rules. I thought this was Egypt, but apparently it's more in line with Afghanistan. So, you know, I have to obey my husband. So if you're a man, you need to leave the live stream. I'm very sorry. If you unsubscribe from my channel, that's your business and I apologize. But, you know, if my husband makes a rule for me, I have to follow it and I apologize. I'm not actually trying to be rude. I'm trying to be dark and comical. So you get my drift. Have a nice night, boys. Bye, boys. This is for ladies only, okay? Salam alaikum, fellow Muslims, and for anyone that's not, how you hanging? How you doing, besties? Just to reiterate, this live stream is for ladies only, as per the rules my husband made for me tonight. I don't make the rules. I make no apologies because I didn't make the rules. Am I? Apparently not, but whatever. You know, I'm just following the rules, you know. Yeah. Stop. Don't say things like that, or the Jesus people will come back. The fundamentalist Christians that were here before, and no snark to Christians here in the, you know what I mean, the ones that are like prophesying to me to change religions. Like, if you start talking like that, they'll come back. Like, don't scare me. No, I'm not actually. There's only some things that make me angry, and that's not one of them. There's only a select small group of things that can be said or done that make me angry in the whole world. A very small amount of things. Those things could make me murderous. I'm not joking. But anything else I'm chill about. Do you know what I mean? Like, no, I'm not angry about that. Scientology. Oh, sorry. Maybe someone here is a Scientologist. I don't know. But I used to live in Adelaide, South Australia. And if anyone else is from there or been there, you would have run into Scientologists in the street. You just be like cruising past the shops, walking past, and like a couple of randos will grab you. They will put their hands on you and they'll be like, I'm feeling something coming from your aura. We need to hook you up to this machine and find out what's happening with you. That's how Scientology starts in Adelaide, South Australia. And then they hook you up to something that looks like a lie detector test and play mind games with you. And then try to like hook you into like their religious doctrine. It's really like kind of scary. Do you remember that whole thing with Tom Cruise and what's her name? Katie Holmes? Do you remember? Oh, do you remember when his wife before that, the Australian woman, Nicole Kidman, do you remember those photos of her when she walked out of the divorce office after divorcing Tom Cruise? The paparazzi caught her leaping in the air and like dancing. She was so excited. Of course, Tom Cruise is a Scientologist, isn't he? Yeah. I think he picked the wrong one to mess with when he picked Katie Holmes as the, I guess she was the boss wife, the last one, because her father is a lawyer or a barrister, right? So when Tom Cruise, apparently, allegedly, you know, we've all read the articles, when he tried to like box her in and, you know, isolate her from the entire world in some weird creepiness, she like escaped. And then because her father was like this big hotshot lawyer, he like, you know, was able to get her a divorce because he wouldn't let her leave and he wouldn't let her get a divorce, allegedly. But everybody loves Tom Cruise movies. But I kind of feel like I still love Tom Cruise movies because I like villains. And Tom Cruise is a villain in real life. Do you know what I'm saying? A California thing? You mean Scientology? Oh, no, they have Church of Scientologies in Australia. They grabbed me off the street and hooked me up to the machine. I was pretty young and I was like, yeah, nah, this isn't for me, but have fun, bye. At the time, I was doing psychology degree at university, and this is when I was very, very young. And so when somebody dragged me in off the street to hook me up to like a lie detector style test and play mind games with me, I was prepared. I was prepared for the mind fart. We'll call it a mind fart. Let's use nice words. And I was like, yeah, no, this is prime manipulation and cult-like behavior. Now, I'm not saying the Church of Scientology is a cult. I'm saying that my personal experience at that time with those particular people, for legal reasons, gave me the warning signs and alarm bells that that was cult-like behavior. And so I was like, yeah, no, bros, bye. And I ran for it because that was weird, you know? Yes, the auditor machine. And they ask these weird questions. So intrusive. But it's like when you know, any person could sit you down and be like, oh, let's get close and have a personal chat. And I don't know anything about you. You've got secrets. So tell me everything about yourself and this and this. And, you know, they're probably recording you on their phone. It's the same thing. It's a manipulation tactic. You should always be aware of these things. And sometimes you can play along, you know, and pretend you don't know that you're being recorded, and you can just, you know, give them weird bogus stories and answers. It's really entertaining if somebody tries to manipulate you like that. Of course, I learned that in psychology class at university, but you know, you shouldn't use these tactics in real life, because it's like trying to manipulate the manipulator. And it can be entertaining at first, but after a while it just gets boring. Do you know what I mean? If somebody has, you know, like sociopathic tendencies, you shouldn't play with them. It's like, just let it go. L. Ron Hubbard was a sci-fi writer. He sure was. Except, don't they say that like he believed his writings, like it's taken literally? Or are you saying it's just sci-fi? I love Egypt. Kangaroo land. Ooh, should rename Australia as Kangaroo land. Of course, kangaroo in Aboriginal Torres Strait Islander language, and there's hundreds of the languages for Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders. A lot are becoming extinct, but kangaroo means, forgive me if I'm wrong, it means something like I don't know, or I don't understand, or something like that. Should rename Australia as Kangaroo Land. Yeah, that's a great name. You know how many times I say I don't understand what you're saying? You know, like I say that so many times a day. It gets old. That's the hard part about being in a foreign country and not speaking the foreign language, is repeating, I don't understand. What did you say? What do you mean? I don't understand. I understand what you said, but I don't understand the context. Do you know what I mean? Like, it can be very, like, it can weigh you down a little bit. Like, if you say something and, you know, you're from Australian culture, it might mean one thing. But if you say the same thing in Egypt, it might mean a completely different thing, even if it's the same thing that you're saying, and vice versa. It's very easy to offend people because of the cultural differences and the differences in some of the meanings of the words. I don't kangaroo you. Oh God, that was a scary laugh. Stop, netizen. I don't kangaroo you. I'm going to say that every day, I swear. I'm stealing that. That's mine now. It's coming with me. mm. I don't kangaroo you. Oh my God. There's so many applications. Oh, I love it. I think I needed that. I needed a good laugh. Yes. This is the first time in my entire life that I've ever had high blood pressure, because I'm actually a low blood pressure girly. Like, it's a genetic thing for me. I have extremely low blood pressure. But recently, I've had a problem with high blood pressure. It's not bad enough to have to take medication yet, but it keeps happening. And that's not good for my POTS. So I got to try to relax. What do you ladies do to relax around here? Like, God, I'm so stressed out. Everyone that comes to Egypt, like, you see them online and they're like, oh, it's so relaxing in Egypt. It's so much fun in Egypt. I'm having such a great time in Egypt. I'm so relaxed. And what have I got? I've got high blood pressure. High blood pressure. That's what I've got. Yeah, well, to go from very low to very high can make you feel a bit weird too, because it's just not the normal state that your body is used to being in. Do you know what I mean? Let's not, Edison. Let's not. Let's not. Let's not. Let's relax. Relaxing is fun. I've actually been waking up with high blood pressure. That's like so rare for me. Normally when I wake up, my blood pressure is like so low that it's dangerous. And I have to do things to raise my blood pressure. Not now. Not now. Oh my God. Who's this? Bruna Luisa? Hi, Bruna from Brazil. How are you? Well, yeah, if I go to the doctor, if I need any medicine for anything, like, they will just like give you your medicine. But sometimes they say, oh, we don't use that medicine here, it's illegal, or we don't have that medicine here, it's not a product in Egypt, and then you have to take something different. It depends what you need medicine for. So definitely, if you're ever going to come to Egypt and you're on a regular medication or you have some emergency medication, make sure that you follow the travel guide laws and rules, so that you can actually access your medication. I know with my POTS, like, there's certain medications I can get at the pharmacy or the hospital in Australia, but when I go to the pharmacy here, there's like a limited type of medications you can get, and they say that they don't work. They do, but they're just not as good as the ones that you'd say use in Australia. And so that's been a bit of a struggle for me. So I just try to manage it mainly with my diet. But things like, if you take blood pressure medication, yeah, you can get medicine like that here. Absolutely. There was one medicine I did ask for. I won't say what it's for because, it's a little bit private. And they said, oh, they don't give that here. It's considered like illegal. And I was like, it's a normal medicine. Like, you can go to your GP in Australia and get that medicine. And the pharmacist doctor was like, yeah, no, that's illegal here. And I'm like, why? I don't understand. So that one occasion I couldn't get my medicine, but that's okay. I found other ways to cope with the issue. So yes and no. Yeah. But there's like pharmacies on every corner, do you know what I mean? And if you're a foreigner and you go to the hospital, they will help you. They will. They're very good. Yeah, it's so different here. It's so different here. Sometimes like it's good, but sometimes it wears thin on me. Do you know what I mean? I'm kind of like, yeah, that's a lot of pressure. I'm gonna pop. Do you know what I mean? Like, just give me a break. I need a bit of relaxation over here. The itch and burn. The what? What do you mean? Uh, I'm so confused. What do you mean? I don't think it was that kind of medication. Oh. God, I cannot even calm down. I cannot. I've gone over the stress limit and now I'm stuck up here in the stress land. Sorry guys. It's probably I'm not meaning to be a negative Nelly, do you know what I mean? Like normally I'm like stress, oh well, stress, oh well, stress, oh well, stress, oh well. And then it gets up to like here and then you freaking had it. You're like there's no coming back right now. Do you know what I mean? Your blood pressure's just up here. That's where I am. Jokes. I love jokes. Thank you. Yeah. It was more along the lines of like mental health medication. For if something happens, then you would just take that medication and you'd be okay. But they don't offer that here. And so I couldn't take it. I just had to like ride through it. Do you know what I mean? That wasn't pleasant. You've got to be careful in Egypt. Like, you have to be obedient. Because in Egypt, women, like a lot of people argue with me about this, but men and women are adults. But in Egypt, like when you're married, or if you're not married and your family's in charge of you, do you know what I mean? Like women are under the care of male relatives in a way. And so, you know, if you do something displeasing, the medical power of attorney falls to that person or those people. You could get yourself hospitalized for disagreeing about something, or you know, it's not Australia. It's not Australia, that's for sure. No, that would be illegal, netizen. You can't do anything illegal. Thanks for the suggestion, but no, I can't break the law. That wouldn't be a good idea. Yeah, well, thankfully, that type of thing only happens to me, like, you know, generally speaking, on average, like even once every 3 years or so. And it was very short lived, and so it wasn't a problem. It's not like an everyday problem for me. So the problem resolved itself. So I don't need daily medication. I'm actually quite well. I'm quite okay. Yeah. But yeah, if you're a foreigner and you're thinking about marrying someone, you know, in Egypt, be careful, because you know the views on, you know, women's rights are very, very different, and sometimes women have more rights than in the West. You would be surprised. And other times you have less. It depends what it's about. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, you can't disagree with the hierarchy of whoever's in charge of you. You just can't. You know, wives need to be obedient to their husbands, daughters need to be obedient to their fathers and families. The hierarchy of the family and the family unit is how things function in Egypt. And I think, that can be very, very good, but also it can depend on your situation. So it's good, it's good not to have disagreements, or you might find yourself, losing medical power of attorney over yourself and being deemed crazy because, people might say you're mentally ill just because you disagreed about something. You take night calm, that helps you sleep. Oh, if they need meds to help them function. Yeah, you can get mental health medications here. You can, yeah. Yeah, there's a whole normal system for mental health, yeah. But I'm talking about if you're not actually actively having a mental health crisis and you just have a disagreement. People can say, because you've disagreed, that you're mentally ill and you can be put in a mental health facility as a woman. Yeah. Yeah, that can happen. Oh, that's so sweet, Gypsy Jezebel. Yeah, I just mean it in reference, if you're not actually sick, people can just say that about you. Yeah, yeah. And perhaps you have a mental health diagnosis and you're not actually actively sick. They can say, oh, you are because you disagreed or you weren't obedient. And then you might have to take a little trip to the mental hospital. Yeah. Yeah. That doesn't happen in Australia. In fact, in Australia, it's the opposite. You could be mentally ill and having a mental health episode and go to the mental health hospital and beg them to let you in. And they can go, I don't think you're bad enough to come in today, and send you away. It's the opposite. But apparently in Egypt, they'll take you even if you're not mentally ill or you're not having an episode, just, because you irritated someone because you said something. I don't know. That's just what I hear. Well, it's important, when in Rome, people. So yeah, somebody said, am I angry because I've got rules? No, I would never be angry about rules. Why would I be angry? No, of course not. I would never dare disagree. No. When in Rome, people. This is not Australia. This is not Australia. I don't know. Could be like a holiday, couldn't it? If you're really stressed out and then you're forced to go to the mental hospital even though you don't need it, people are just, fudged it up so that you get put in there. Would that be like having a holiday? Maybe when you come out, your blood pressure wouldn't be as high. I don't know. We're all good, Nedison. We're all good. Jeepers peepers. Jeepers peepers. I guess if I disappear for a short time, you know where I've gone. I'm trying to be, you know, good at my role in life. Yeah, totally, bro. Totally. Yes. Yeah. I miss my daughter, of course. Yeah. But I love being in Egypt. Yeah, I love it. It's gonna sound stupid to anybody that's not Muslim. Like in Australia a couple of times, like more than a couple of times actually, I've had incidences where, and this is not representative of, Australians in general. This is just random bogans, okay? I've had men in the street in Australia try to rip off my hijab, like try to take off my hair. Like, generally speaking, you're not going to experience that in Egypt because it's quite normal to choose to wear a hijab or not. There are some women that don't wear it, but for the majority, like at least where I am here, I can go out wearing the clothes that I want to wear. Do you know what I mean? And not be, generally speaking, accosted, bothered, because I'm wearing it. So I like that. That's one of the aspects I really like about living in Egypt, that I can wear the clothing I want to wear and not be bothered. Do you know what I mean? Yes, that's so true, Nedison. Gosh, I don't know what could have changed her mind about that. I mean, maybe she's still coming, but she is a feminist, so I keep begging her to come here because I miss her. But I don't know. I'd give it 50-50, like 50% chance she'll come here and 50% chance she won't. It's very annoying because I want to see her, you know. It's been too long. It's been too long of a separation from my daughter. Of course, it would be nice to fly back to Australia and see her. That would probably be like pretty relaxing too. Mm. I miss just, whipping out the barbecue on the weekend, chilling with my daughter, going for a walk at the park or the forest, There's no parks or forests around here. I really miss that. I really miss having a dog like Lola. And the food here is actually quite good, but I do miss Australian food just for the nostalgia. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying it's better, it's different. Do you know what I mean? But I miss eating Australian food so much. Although I don't think I would have lost the weight if I was living in Australia. Oh, Australian food is good. Excuse me. Maybe I'll get to go back after I've lost my last 30 kilos. That way, if I'm visiting and I eat lots of food and come back to Egypt again, I would have only put on a couple of kilos and that won't matter. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, thanks, Gypsy Jezebel. Do you know Australian food is just basically a bunch of food from every other country in the world? You know, A lot of people are like, oh, Australian food is roast meat and potatoes. No, it's British food. Or they're like, oh, Australian food is this or this. No, Australian food is like, I mean, originally Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people in Australia, original food is kangaroo. Do you know what I mean? Getting back to the kangaroo again. Emu, kangaroo, berries, like foraging, hunting. So when the colonizers came to Australia, little history fact, yeah, definitely the food changed. And people from a lot of different nationalities and ethnicities and, you know, cultural backgrounds brought their foods to Australia. I really miss Indian and Pakistani food, Australian style. Oh my God, I love a good curry. And curry sauces and curry chutneys and oh my God, papadums, roti, naan. You know what I'm saying? Kangaroo pizza. Oh, it was tough. Oh, they didn't cook it right. Honestly, unless it's kangaroo sausage or burger, like if it's kangaroo steak, the only way I'd be cooking kangaroo steak, unless it's a millimeter thick, would be, you know, like in a pressure cooker in a stew, because it is quite a gamey meat. Yeah. Of course, the Aboriginal Torres Strait Islanders in Australia, I do believe that when they do or previously did, I'm not sure, cook kangaroo, I'm pretty sure they did it similar to the New Zealand style, you know, like you get, or Samoans or Fijians, when they cook meat sometimes in a traditional way, they'll dig like a pit and they'll put the meat and food like in the ground and cover it up. And it acts like, you know, like a pressure cooker on the meat. And when they pull the meat out, it's tender. Yeah. But I think these days somebody's going to make a kangaroo pizza. They just get the frying pan out and expect it to expect it to be like soft and not chewy. Yeah, I've tasted some chewy kangaroo before. I understand. Yeah, it sounds weird. I miss all the international foods in Australia, even though I'm living internationally, just because they're my comfort foods that I've grown up eating and I'm accustomed to. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Oh. And again, it's not because it's better. It's not better food or less good, or it's just that what you're accustomed to eating. Rabbit. Oh, I love rabbit. Rabbit stew. Rabbit pie. Oh, so good. I'm just going to reiterate what I said at the beginning of the live stream. Sorry to offend anyone. My husband has given me a new rule today, and you know, Muslim women have to be obedient to their husbands. Okay. So the new rule is that I can't talk to men and my voice can't be heard around men in my own house. So any men here in this chat, I'm sorry, you're going to have to leave, or you can watch and be silent or talk to other people and not me, because I've got these new rules. Okay. So the live stream is officially for the ladies. So welcome, ladies. Now we've got that out of the way. We'll just get back to things, ladies. Not by myself. I'm not allowed to do that alone. No. I'm only permitted to travel with my husband. I'm not allowed to leave and go anywhere on my own. This is not Australia. Although, you know, a lot of Egyptian women do travel and travel alone, and it's quite normal. It depends on the cultural background of your spouse. So mine is happy to be, you know, increasingly strict with me, and so no, I'm not able to travel alone or go away for a month or no, it's not permitted for me. No. Definitely would be more affordable, you know, than paying for 2 plane tickets um instead of 1, you know, half price. But, you know, there's rules, and the rules are different for everyone, for every relationship, but the one rule applies, and that is, you know, wives have to be obedient to the husbands. So if your husband tells you this rule, then you have to follow it. Yeah. So I don't travel alone, no. So no, can't do that. So many rules, besties. Where's the fun stuff? Where's the fun times? You know, it's fun. Coffee and chatting with my bestie lady friends. God, if anybody took that away from me, I'd neck myself. Oh, wait. I didn't say that, YouTube. I'm just saying I need an outlet. Do you know what I mean? And the outlet is drinking coffee and talking to my female friends, because, you know, women need other women to like talk to and vent to and just relax with. And that's normal and that's permissible. So here I am, ladies. I know. It's boring. I'm sorry. Okay, we'll get to that comment in a minute. If you're listening, okay, I know we have some faithful friends here tonight who are male or female. Men, just be advised that my husband has given me a new rule that I have to obey, and that is I'm not allowed to talk to men on my YouTube. It's a new rule for me. And you know, in my own house, I'm not allowed to speak when there's a man in the house in case he hears my voice. So, you know, if there's any men watching that usually watch and usually have a chat, you're welcome to chat to the other people in the chat. Please don't talk to me because I don't want to get into trouble. And, you know, once again, you're welcome on my YouTube, but I'm sorry I can't respond to you if you're a man. And ladies, just reiterating, we're here for ladies, coffee and chat on this live stream. Sorry, everybody, if it's making it weird. But hi, everyone. Yeah, I found that out tonight, Gypsy Jezebel. I found that out tonight. Yeah, that's a new one. Yeah. Of course, I'm Australian, so I'm just like, what? What do you mean? Hi, Catherine Cookson. Oh, well, it won't be so difficult when we go to the new house, because, like I said before, the new house is set up like the configuration of the house is you're able to segregate like men and women's sections in my new house. So then, you know, I will have in like right now, like there are no men in the house, but if men were to visit the house right now, I have to sit in the bedroom, which is where I am now. I've put all my filming gear in here. I'm sitting on a chair, not the bed. I'm sitting on a chair in my bedroom because there were men in the house, and so I had to come to my room so that, you know, I'm segregated. And that makes it difficult for me to do what I want to do in my own home. Do you know what I mean? But in the new house, the configuration of the house is that, you know, the layout of the house is better for me, so that if there are male guests, I'm not going to run into them in the house. Do you know what I mean? And I can actually come out of my bedroom and go into a different living area that's for me. You know, which will be really nice. I'm gonna set up that living room that's for women only, kind of like a workroom for YouTube. And you know, I don't know, maybe I'll put a little table in there or a couple of cushions or something to sit on, and my filming stuff, and just do live streams in there. So that, yeah, it's pretty annoying. Like, if people come to the house and I'm like, oh, I've got to go to my bedroom like a naughty child. Like, it's so annoying. But in the new house, I'd be able to go, because it's at the other end of the house, I'd be able to use the kitchen without being bothered. I'd be able to be in my bedroom. I'd be able to be in my personal living area. But in this house, it's like, well, I'd have to walk past men, and so they might see me, or I might say something and they might hear me, and that's going to be a problem. Do you know what I mean? So of course that's, irking me some. That's making me very irritated. So, but when we go to the new house, inshallah, my life will be easier and I can relax in my own house. Do you know what I mean? Because this should be where I feel relaxed. Gosh, I just want to chill. Australians are so relaxed. If you come across Australian and they are stressed out, it's not normal. It's not normal to be stressed as an Australian. Like, even in stressful situations, we're like, bro, just chill. Just chill, bro. Do you know what I mean? You guys have met Australians in real life, right? Like, we can be intense, but we're like, yeah, that really awful thing happened, but we're just going to chill out. Everything's going to be okay. That's the whole Australianism, isn't it? Put it on costume so you look like a lamp. Do I look like a lamp now? Is that what you mean? Actually, the one that men use, the living area, that is actually the women's living area here. And so I lost out on my living area. But I'm just like, whatever. The new house is going to be better for me, surely. Yeah, I'll have my own separate living area. It'll be a tiny little, like, it's the second bedroom, basically, is going to be my living area. For me, I'm going to set it up like a YouTube room. Yeah, girls only clubhouse. So I'll be doing live streams in my little room. I'll be like, it's ladies' time only. Get lost, boys. I apologize to anyone. I'm not meaning to be offensive, but I am, but I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Girls only clubhouse. Yeah, no, I converted. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm like, I want to put like little pot plants in there, but there's not enough light in the room. So then I thought, it's quite a dark room. So maybe, we could get a couple of lamps other than. Okay, enough. So, pardon me. Yeah. Ideally, I would like a couple of pot plants, some lamps, some candles, some tarot cards, a Ouija board. No, not a Ouija board. I'm just joking. Oh my God, that would be so creepy, especially as the room is like really dark and creepy. The room is actually quite creepy. When I went to check out the house, I went there, when it was sun up, but we were there when it was sun down, and I went and sat in each room for a couple of minutes. And when I sat in in the small bedroom that's going to be my women's living area, I'm not joking. There's something creepy about it. I was like, is this good or is this bad? Maybe it'll make a good room for tarot reading. Oh, I guess we'll find out when we actually stay at the house. Definitely wouldn't want to sleep in that room. It's just the vibe is a little bit off, just a little bit. Oh gosh, it's another man. Just to reiterate, everyone, welcome to my live stream. I don't know if you've been here before or not, but the rules have changed. My husband has said that I'm no longer permitted to talk to men on my YouTube channel. So if you're a man in the live stream, you can either leave or you can talk to other people, but please don't talk to me because I don't want to get into trouble. So welcome everybody to today's live stream, Coffee and Chat for Ladies. And here we are. Welcome, 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 everyone. Gypsy Jezebel, I'm feeling that. I don't know who brought up menopause before. And like I said, I'm not menopausal. But I feel like this is what it would feel like if I was menopausal. Does that make sense? I need a little bit of... I need a zone just for me to like... Have you seen that movie where he's like, Goose Frabber, Goose Frabber? You seen that? Anger Management. Who's that got? It's got Adam Sandler and the psychiatrist that's always trying to trigger him. I'm Adam Sandler. Goose for a bar. Goose for a bar. Sage or Palo Santo, the room. You mean Palo Santo? Huh. You know, I looked up on Amazon, Taliban, Amazon delivery for some white sage sticks and for cleansing. And they were like 3,000 Egyptian pounds. And I was like, I'm not paying that. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. And I did find a little tarot shop that sells from Cairo and does delivery. They were really helpful. If in the future I order from them, I didn't end up ordering from them because there was some kind of confusion. We'll call it confusion. But it was probably my fault because they were really sweet to me and explained what the problem was. You know, I don't go around trying to make problems with people. Maybe I'm the problem. No, just joking. No, the people at the shop were super nice. And the tarot cards they had online. Oh, so good. I might get some sage sticks from them actually because, yeah, they had all that Palo Santo stuff there as well. I'm not like experienced or familiar with that because I'm pretty sure that's a Catholic practice or Catholic based practice. And I know a lot of Christians will be like, no, that's magic, whatever. But just from what I researched, do you know what I mean? So like the veneration of the Catholic saints and stuff within that form of magical stuff. Yeah, I'm probably saying it wrong. But yeah, I can't do that. So, but much respect to anyone that does. It's so interesting. But yeah, at this shop, yeah, Jack Nicholson. Yeah. In my life, I'm the Adam Sandler. I'm constantly being triggered. Constantly being triggered. Yes, I am. Of course, I'm constantly, you know, on YouTube and making videos of myself, but when I discovered other people were making videos of me without my permission, I felt like I was in that movie. I felt like I was Adam Sandler being triggered into a situation. Um, yeah, I'm pretty sure that that form of majory that comes from like the African continent, doesn't it? Am I wrong? Like, I may be completely wrong, but I think some of them do like voodoo and that type of stuff. It's like pretty intense majory. um, but yeah, you're just mentioning like white sage, aren't you? Um, that would be quite cleansing to the space. Yeah, it could make the room feel like, how do I describe how it felt? It didn't feel like bad, but it felt like, you know, when you're being watched, it felt like, you know, like some people will say, oh, I think I've got a ghostie in the house. It was a bit like that. It wasn't like a horrible feeling. It wasn't like intensely frightening. It was just some kind of energy. And I was like, whoa, this room, like, what's this? Like, you just kind of feel it in the air. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, might get me some sage to get my hot little hands on some sage. Is that the Turkish flag? Or am I wrong? I'm not really good with identifying flags. Well, hopefully it's clearing because gosh, like that is the room that I'm going to want to relax in. So uh, you ladies will have to help me to like make little changes and like beautify the house in some way and yeah, make it homely, make it relaxing. Yeah, well, I hope it's harmless. There's a mimic in this house, the old house that I'm still in. I'm not joking, there's a mimic in this house. I haven't tried to get rid of it because I thought, well, we're going anyway. Just kind of ignore it. Oy. How do you know for sure that it's harmless? I've seen some pretty intense stuff happen um, before. Yeah, it would be, yeah. Of course, when we go, we're going to have to like transfer the satellite dish or whatever it is from the roof of this house, this apartment block, with all the cords and everything to the new place. It shouldn't be too difficult. And reconnect it up. You do that yourself here in Egypt. I was like, oh, what time do we ring up the company and get them to come and organize that? And he was like, no, we do that ourselves. You just take it with you and then phone them and tell them the address and all this. And it's like, oh, so like somebody doesn't come here and do it for you. Oh, okay. Different moving experience, I guess. So there might be a little bit of a lag, where the internet might not be hooked up and like, but it would only be like a couple of days. It wouldn't be like weeks or anything like that. Nah, it's pretty close. I've walked there. Me with my bum leg, I've walked there. It's pretty close. Yeah. So that's lucky. That's very, very lucky. So although, if I want to go shopping or anything, it's completely like different area, different shops, different, you know, so that will be new. Um, but it's not a large distance from here. No, it's a very short distance, walkable distance for me. Yeah, it's kind of good, like because we've been in this place for up to a year now, and I guess, and I don't know, it'd be nice to have new surroundings just for a change. I don't mind changes. What's this oil? What are you talking about? Hotel? Uh, hey, can somebody check for me? Is that actually whale commenting? He was in the stream before. I don't know if that's actually him because that message doesn't make any sense. I can't check, or I'll be like, it'll take me out of the live stream. I don't know how to do it. Surely it's not him because he's actually in the house right now. So why would he? No, that's weird. I don't understand the message. Just to reiterate, welcome to the live stream, everyone. If you're a man, this live stream is for women only. Women only. Usually men and women are both welcome. Sorry if I'm offending anyone. Ladies only coffee and chat tonight. Yeah, just a bit of change. Hey, why not? And I hope everybody's having a great night. Oh, if it was him, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't be publicly messaging me because that would be humiliating. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he would just like take 10 steps to the bedroom door and talk to me. That would be a normal thing to do. Yeah. Um, yeah, I don't think it's him. So we are ignoring the men in the live stream tonight. This is for ladies only. So what were we talking about other than saging the house? Yeah, the account before wasn't the same spelling of the name. It's a different account. I mean, some people switch in and out of accounts, don't they? But I'm pretty sure it's not him. Surely not. No, never. Certainly wouldn't understand what talk about a hotel is about. It doesn't make any sense. So, ladies, what do you like? If you had a room just for yourself for like a women's room, what would you put in it? What would you put in there? So, like to make it a relaxing atmosphere. Like I really want flowers, but I thought I'm not keen on plastic flowers. Maybe I can get some preserved flowers. Like I like real flowers. Do you know what I mean? I could buy myself some flowers. That would be cute and put them in the room. Ugh. Ladies, I hope you're here when I get back. Just give me a minute. I'll just go check if that's him. It sounds like it could be. Okay, 1 minute, ladies. Ugh. Is that you messaging me? Are you sending me a message on live stream? No. Why? Everyone can see it. You were talking to me and I'm screaming more and this and this and this and this and this. Why no message? I am talking mans off live stream. And they say why. I am saying this is the rule. Okay, Zageto talk me, no man's today my live stream.
You took an hour, this and hour, this and this and this and this and this.
What you mean? You were talk me, no talk mans? Yes, you were talk me, no talk mans on the internet. And I'm on live stream and the live stream is on the internet. So every time I see what's your name, man, I am saying, man, go away. Right. Oh, thank you. Everyone can hear you. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's really embarrassing. That's really embarrassing. Everyone can hear you talk. I'm so embarrassed. That you were talking, everyone can hear you talking. This is embarrassing to me, please. You were talking now, the live stream is on. You understand? And you were talking these things, and they are you and me just, and why are you talking? Okay.
I am took sawa. I am go. You نحترم زوجك. Okay? You job, أحب زوجك. This good?
What?
Job good, زوجك no good?
I didn't say that.
You happy this more. Okay, Maryam. Thank you more. Okay? You like me, buffoon me. Okay? This is good? You happy now? You took me this house, Maryam. No house you.
I am talking that everyone
This
can hear you. Everyone can hear you on the live stream.
More. Talk me
this is not.
No, today just and before and today and this and this and this and this.
Okay.
I am.
The live stream is on, and you are understand the live stream is on. So please know this is very embarrassing for me.
لو انت احترم زوجك كان اوف لايف سكرين. انما you like job.
I no come to your job and talk you off job. I am no talk you off job.
Okay.
Okay?
Bye. I كنت نرى بس وقت this now عشان you took this more. Switch you. I'm open door and switch you.
What do I need the switch for? I'm not allowed to leave the house without you.
What?
Why you give me switch? I am no go house nowhere. You were talk me no go house nowhere. Sit house.
You
so why you give me switch?
You no listen me, Maryam. You no listen me. Maryam go just Maryam shopping just Maryam.
لا.
No, you كذاب. Why you took his? I live screen. Why you took his?
لا.
You go shopping. You just more.
Maybe I am just me when you walk fast and I am walk slow.
Okay, you look what?
But I am no go Maryam just. You are always so me.
You look what? You look go just? You look to you.
Anna luck his. Anna luck his. I am no go bait Maryam just.
No go shopping and banana and this and this and this and this. You just.
Let me know.
Took me.
Let me know when you're finished because I am very embarrassed by this and I need to continue my job.
Like what, you know? Like what?
I would like to continue my job now. I am no like fight. Thank you.
No fight.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maryam, relax now.
Oh yeah, I'm so relaxed. Yeah.
Okay, welcome. Okay.
Okay.
Good night.
Okay. Hello. I'm back. Oh, gosh. Oh, okay. Okay, Maryam, be professional. Be professional, not emotional. Maryam. Oh, gosh. Not what I wanted my YouTube to be. Definitely not. Oh, well. That was extremely embarrassing and humiliating. But we're going to move on from that fun experience called life. Anyway. I never lie. I never lie. And I'm extremely loyal. I'm a Leo. So I know what's true about me and what's not true about me. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say. I don't feel the need to defend myself against any accusations that have been popping up. Because I do the right thing and I try my best and I don't betray people and I don't lie. And, you know, if people say things about me that are not true, I don't try to defend myself. Because why should I bother? I never lie. Never. I think I lied once when I was a child. Once. And I got the strap. And I never lied again. Do you know what I mean? I think half the problem is the dynamic is very different when you get married if you're a foreign wife. Because people think certain things about foreign women that are not necessarily true. And some of those things are that foreign women can't be trusted, that foreign women will betray you, stray on the marriage, go to other men, things like that. And, you know, what do I have to say about that? I'd have to say that would be pretty rare because, you know, as Western women, if we wanted to have 1 billion men, and I don't want to have 1 billion men, let me just make that clear. We could, because we have the freedom to do that. And so if we choose to get married as Western women, we're choosing marriage and loyalty and, you know, generally speaking, the definition of marriage these days is, you know, between the man and the wife. I mean, depending on where you are, it could be different dynamics in different cultures, but, you know, I don't get the whole, I'm a bad wife because I'm a foreigner. No, I'm not actually. I'm really loyal. I'm loyal and I'm loving and I'm good and I'm not a cheater. And I don't have to prove myself to anyone because I know that I don't cheat So when I'm accused of cheating, I don't even have to listen to those accusations because I'm not that type of person. And even before I was a Muslim, it's just not in me to be a cheater. I think men or women can cheat in marriage and relationships, and it's very common. And if you're a person that never cheats and you wouldn't even think about it, and somebody accuses you of cheating, it can feel like really painful because you know that you would never do that. You know who you are. And it's not even for the other person that you wouldn't cheat. It's because you are who you are and you would never do something like that. So why is anyone even thinking that about you? Do you know what I'm saying? That is not me. And I'm not just saying that because I'm on YouTube. For people to presume that I am disloyal, untrustworthy, that I'm going to stray, that I can't be monogamous within a marriage, that I can't be trusted, that I'm, a wayward woman just because I'm a foreign woman is just ridiculous to me, because I'm not like that. I'm a good woman. I said that. I'm a good woman. I am loyal to a T in marriage. Nobody can say anything against me in that and have me listen to them, because I know who I am. I would never cheat. You could hand me the best specimen of man on the planet and say, go do this. I would never, because I don't do those things. That's not who I am. So it's very upsetting to hear those things. It is. And it feels racist as well, because, saying that foreign women are slutty just because they're foreign women is simply uneducated. Either a woman is loyal or she's not. And either a man is loyal or he's not. And it doesn't matter where you're born or what religion you're in, or what culture you come from, or if you're in your country of origin, or if you've moved to another country and you're a foreigner, it makes no difference. Either you are a loyal person and you would never do that, or you're the other kind. Well, I'm a loyal person and I don't need to prove myself to anyone, so whatever. And I don't think it's disrespectful for me to say, actually, no, I'm not a harlot just because I'm a foreigner. How about that? How about that? How about that? How about that? I wasn't raised well, but I was raised well enough to understand what loyalty means. And, a lot of us, particularly ladies, I'm just going to speak for the ladies here, when we get married, okay, particularly, I'm just going to use my own personal example. I'm not having a go here at anybody who's not religious. Okay, don't take me the wrong way. Particularly if you're religious, you believe in God, okay? When you get married, who are you promising when you promise your loyalty? To your husband? Yeah? Who else? You're promising God. Yeah? 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 So why would I break a promise to God? I would never. The audacity. Oh, the audacity. No, I don't feel misunderstood. I've been told point blank that I can't be trusted because I'm a foreigner, because I'm a foreign wife, that only Egyptian wives can be trusted because they've been raised to understand loyalty to their husbands. What ideas do men in Egypt have in their heads that they think that if they marry a foreign wife, that she's going to be like harloting around? I don't know what other words would be appropriate to use. I'm not that type of woman. I'm not that type of woman. I know that looks really stupid, but I'm just like, I don't need to prove myself. I am who I am. I never cheat. I've been married before, never cheated. Understand? This is not my first rodeo, okay? I made a promise to God, okay? For this and this and this and this in marriage. So, hello, I'm not a cheater. I'm not a harlot. And these racist ideas that, you know, I can't be trusted because I'm a foreign wife is just, it's offensive to me. It's offensive to me because I am a good person and I don't do that. I don't need to be watched and guarded and reprimanded and, you know, accused falsely of different things that I haven't done or even thought of. I haven't done or even thought of. I would never do. I don't have to defend myself for those things because that's not me. And I keep having to tell myself, remind myself I'm a good woman, because some people have the impression that I'm hoeing around. I'm actually not. If you hear on the rumor mill that I get around, it's lies. 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 And honestly, if I was to hear another person, let's just say it's female, okay, just for cultural sake here, if any if I could hear a woman say about me in my presence that I was hoeing around, I would drag her in the street. I would drag a woman. I'm sorry. Because it's not me. I don't cheat. I'm not a cheater. I don't have to, there's all these new rules, gosh, because I'm a foreign wife. What's it like for Egyptian wives? Just normal? You can have a normal life? Well, if you're a foreigner, you're going to be treated like a criminal because you can't be trusted. Oh, great. Fantastic. Thanks. Never been a cheater. Never was a cheater. Not a cheater. Never going to be a cheater. I don't cheat. Anybody that's been talking smack about me can just... I know it's not one person. It's gossip. It comes from gossip. In Egypt, gossip is like the biggest pastime. It's like nobody owns a television. Do you know what I mean? Like everyone's always talking about everyone. And I know about the gossip. And the gossip is that I'm supposedly an immoral, untrustable woman who has to be supervised like a child, and nobody trusts me to be loyal and faithful in marriage. And basically that because I'm a foreigner and I've, you know, I can't be trusted. Like, excuse me. No. I'm turning 45 this year, so this type of stuff gets a bit old with me. I'm just like, yeah, nah, bro. I don't need to prove myself. I just want the same treatment that Egyptian women get, which is what I've witnessed, like respectful treatment. And but no, I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy because I'm a foreigner. I can't be good, right? I can't be good, right? It's not possible to be, oh, I'm a terrible person. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. I get you, Catherine. I get you. Yeah. Well, that's it. I wouldn't do it to myself. I wouldn't want to hate myself. Like, it's just my moral standards. And I'm not saying I'm above anyone. It's just not what I want for myself. I don't cheat. 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 So simple. And I don't have to prove myself. I don't. If people want to believe that I'm bad, evil, terrible, untrustworthy, then people can believe that. But I feel, you know what? They're cutting themselves short from having in-depth relationships of trust and companionship, because, you know, you've got to trust your spouse. You know what I'm saying? You have to be able to trust your spouse, and I'm not trusted. It doesn't matter that I'm wearing the hijab. I'm not trusted. It doesn't matter that I cover everything on my body except for my hands and my face. I'm still not trusted. Because I'm a foreign wife, it's like, oh yeah, she must get around. No, I don't. I've even been told that there's going to be cameras put in the house to make sure that, you know, if I was cheating, I would get caught. I'm not a cheater. God. Oh, it's been said multiple times. Yeah. And it's like, why? I directly ask, why are you saying that about me? I'm not like that. Of course you're like that. You're a foreigner. That's what foreign women are like. No, actually, we're not. You watch too much TV. What the hell? People have morals and customs and respect for themselves that come from other countries too, you know, not just one country. People take their lives seriously and have loyalty and respect for themselves, not to do those things out of respect for themselves and God. Do you know what I mean? Even before marriage. It's so weird. It's like people here watch TV and see all this saucy stuff on TV about Western women, and they're like, yeah, that's what Western women are like, a bunch of hoes. And it's like, actually, no, we're not like that. But thanks. Yeah. What's it like for Egyptian women to be able to relax at home and not be accused of adultery? You know? I'm just wondering. It must be so nice. I don't cheat. I do not cheat. I'm not a cheater. Someone could offer me $1 billion and I literally wouldn't cheat. It's in my blood not to cheat. You understand? You understand? I know there are people that get around and they have a different lifestyle, and I'm not judging you. Whatever. Do what makes you happy. I'm not here to force my lifestyle on you. But when somebody talks this about me, I'm offended. Joan, it's funny you should say that, Joan. It's funny you should say that, Joan. It really is. But of course, you know, I'm not going to project onto other people, and I'm not saying you are. I mean, I'm not going to project that line of thinking because, you know, it's kind of like, I get what you're saying, and that is common. It's common. It's common in this neck of the woods. Sometimes they shit and sometimes they scat. It's common. Yeah. But as a woman, I don't know. I don't know. How do I feel about if I discovered that? What would I say? Would I say anything? Probably not. I'd probably just relax and say, well, yeah, no, I won't get into it. No, I won't. But I will drag a bish. I will. In the street, in front of everyone. I don't care. There could be a gang fight. There could be like... she could get wild in the street. Yeah. No. I try not to worry what other people are doing or might be doing or might not be doing. And I just try to worry about what I should be doing or not doing. And I don't feel like I've done anything bad because I'm not a cheater. It's that simple for me. I just have to watch what I do. And what I do is I don't do that. I don't do that. It's quite common here to call women prostitutes and offensive, you know, suggestive names. And I don't do that. I'm quite happy that I'd say I'm a loyalty snob. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I take pride in not doing that. So I won't be proving myself to anyone. Yeah. What does that mean? Apple or an egg? That's gone over my head, bestie. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, you know, the feeling has passed. I guess now I can relax, you know. That's the thing. When men make themselves busy with other pastimes, I guess the women get to relax. So, you know, it's so sad that I'm alone in the house. It's so sad. Except it's also really relaxing. Yeah. Because there's nobody calling me horrible names and accusing me of adultery. I'm not an adulteress, just to clarify. I'm not an adulteress. I know that it's so weird, like, and I hope nobody gets offended, but I noticed in Egypt, like, I feel like, generally speaking, as a broad generalization, and I have got this feedback from women in Egypt as well, that men in Egypt supposedly, okay, allegedly, have the opinion about women, like their personal opinion is based on, for example, their region that they live in, the cultural upbringing. Notice that I said cultural, not religious. Education level, exposure to foreigners and other women in general spaces. You know, if somebody is living in Cairo as a man, they're highly educated, you know, they've gone to university perhaps, they're in the workplace. Yes, there's going to be cultural differences from the West, for example, but compare that to men who may be living in a village town, and some of them never left their village town. Some of them, you're going to get the other extreme end of the spectrum where they think, foreign women must be prostitutes. Please, can somebody invent a program here in Egypt to educate, we'll say people, okay, but we're referring to a specific group of people here, to understand that just because a woman is a foreigner does not mean she's a prostitute. In fact, you might want to think of foreign women as being the same as your sisters and mothers, treated with respect and dignity. And unless their behavior actually shows you otherwise, why would you think terribly of foreign women? Because foreign women are not like that. Okay, obviously some are, but so are some men. And so are some men and women here in Egypt. It's not just foreigners. And there are good men and women that are foreigners, and there are good men and women that are Egyptian. And it goes both ways. You can't just say, oh, she's a foreigner, so she gets around. No, I don't. I'm a good woman. Excuse me. Oh, God. Egyptian women are here. We see what we see. What do you mean? What do you mean, Catherine? I've met so many nice Egyptian women, like honestly, and I can't imagine like them being accused of bad things like adultery. I just can't imagine it. But there are also some women in the West and other places around the world. You would just go, what do you... No, you would never think that about them. Why is anyone thinking that? Too much television, boys. Stop watching TV. My goodness. Oh, hi, Whale. Okay, please don't talk about me, my family, or Egypt. I could talk about Egypt if I want to. What do you mean? Listen, I'm just saying that I haven't committed adultery and that foreign women are not like that. And there are foreign women here that, like myself, that, we're not like that. And I'm sorry you have that impression of women from foreign countries. Well, Catherine, the ones I've met they're so good. Like you can just tell. Do you know what I mean? That they're good women. But saying that, I've met and been around some good women in Australia too. So, if a woman is good, she's good. It doesn't matter where she's from. You can't just label a woman as being adulterous because she's foreign. It's so weird. Nobody's speaking badly about your people, actually. Nobody. I mean, I'm your people too, but I guess it's okay to speak badly about me, right? I'm just saying I don't like people saying that I'm an adulteress, that I commit adultery just because I'm a foreigner. I'm not like that, and nobody can say those things about me. And it has been said that, you know, those things are believed about me because I'm Australian. You can't say that about Australian women, you know. You just can't. It's not okay. I'm not like that. There's a lot of Australian women that are not like that, and that's, you know, where do people get that information from? People need to stop watching television and getting all these false ideas about women. Australian women are good women. So I'm sorry if anyone disagrees with that, but and I deserve to be treated with dignity and respect and love, and not be falsely accused of doing bad things that I haven't done, because I don't do those things. I don't do those bad things. So everyone that's been can stop gossiping about me. And I'm sick of people talking badly about me just because I'm a foreigner, just because I'm Australian. That's not okay. I won't allow anyone to continue to say things about me that are not true. You know, I'm loyal in marriage, and I'm not a cheater. Anyway, what were we talking about before, ladies? We're talking about, I feel like my live stream has been hijacked. Like, we were talking about, what were we talking about? White saging that room so that it's clean and has a good feel to it. Why can I hear the cats? We were talking about what we could put inside the room to make it relaxing, like what did somebody said, a girls club or something, didn't they? What are we going to do with that room? Please tell me anything. Yeah, no, I think Egyptian women are wonderful. I've met so many nice Egyptian women, and you can just tell, like, they're the same as good Australian women. Like, you just know. You just know when you meet other women what type of women they are. They're just good here. They are. Yeah. But I'm also good. I am good. I'm not below anyone. I'm not below Egyptian women. I'm also a woman, and I'm also very good. Yeah. Everybody should know that. Oh, gross. Is that a man? Can someone else in the chat ask the man in the chat to leave, please? I just can't even deal with it. I'm sorry. My feminine rage is bubbling. Earlier today, I had a video call with my daughter. It was so nice. I spoke to her. It felt like I was speaking to her for like 10 minutes, but I was speaking to her for more than 2 hours. And I only know that because she told me. She's like, Mum, mother, we've been on the phone for 2 hours now. And I was like, oh, sorry, so sorry. And she's like, no, can I just go wash my hair out? 'Cause she put her hair color in. Oh, sorry. She put a hair dye in her hair color. Why is the cat out? Bloody hell, give me a minute. Oh. Cookie. What the? Cookie. Cookie. How'd you escape from your little room? Did you start eating here? Yeah. Oh, I'm back. I don't know if anybody's still here, but Cookie had escaped from his little cat room. In this house, when people are coming and going from the house, I like to put the cats in a room and close the door. Like, they have all their comfort things in there. But sometimes they get let out, and then, you know, they could get down the street when people are coming and going. So I had to put him back in because I don't know who's coming and going. So later, when, you know, the house is more settled and nobody's coming and going, then I'll let the cats out of their little comfort room and they can meander around the rest of the house again. But I just can't risk them being let out in the street because, you know, rabies. That's what. Oh my God. Yeah, so I spoke to my daughter for a couple of hours, and early this morning. Was it early this morning? No, it was actually spoke to her in the afternoon, but I think I spoke to her in the morning. I can't remember. I speak to her a lot. And it's almost always for a couple of hours. Yeah. So this thing happened with her hair. So she had to, I'm going to do a video about it. She gave me permission to do a video about what happened with her hair. It's so scary and hilarious. But anyway, her hair color was ruined. So she had to color her hair again. And she had her hair color in for 2 hours while she spoke to me on the phone. And she was like, mother, I have to go wash my hair out. And I'm like, what do you mean it's been 10 minutes? And she's like, no, it's been 2 hours. I've had my hair color in for 2 hours talking to you. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. Go. I'll speak to you tomorrow or the next day. And she was like, no, I can ring you back. And I'm like, you just said it's been 2 hours. But she's like, she's so sweet. She's like, but I miss you, mother. She's like, I miss you, mother. What daughter in their 20s is like that? So sweet. 2 hours. 2-hour video call. And she's like, I could be right back, mother. It's good. You want to keep talking? It's good. She's so sweet to me. Yeah, well, keeping the cats indoors is also keeping me safe, because if the cats get out and then they get bitten or scratched and then they get back in, and if they bite or scratch me, which has happened before, then I might need to go to the hospital and get rabies shots, you know? And we won't go into what happened with that last time, but I didn't even get all the medication I was supposed to get. I didn't get to make the multiple visits, and so I was at risk of rabies. I could have died. Anyway, so yeah, I get kind of freaked out that the cats might get out and give me rabies. So, which you say, oh, the chances are low. No, they're not. The doctor at the hospital told me on the first and only visit I got to go there for my first and only shot out of 4 shots that I was supposed to get, that I have like a pretty high chance of actually, deleting myself from rabies if I didn't get all 4 shots. And try, keep the cats indoors, don't let them out. Because rabies just generally doesn't happen so much in Australia. It's an eradicated disease. Do you know what I mean? So our immune systems are not the same as here in Egypt. People do get rabies here and sometimes die and sometimes don't. And so it's within the population, there is some people are not immune, but there are some people that could be. Do you know what I mean? But as a foreigner, if you get rabies, you don't have any immunity, and if you get the pre-rabies shot before you come here, which I didn't, definitely it can protect you. But I was told when I went to the doctor before I came here that it would probably be pointless for me to get it because I'm immunocompromised. So figure that one out. So yeah, the cats, got to keep them indoors. Got to keep them indoors if you're a foreigner, because you don't want to get rabies. And she loves her mum because you're a good mum. I'm not a good mum. I tried. Oh God. I don't know why she loves me, but she does. It's so sweet. And it's so nice to have somebody that actually loves you and they're always going to love you. It's just such a cool thing. Especially when it's your own kid. It's like, wow, my own kid loves me. That's amazing. Yeah. Yeah, no, I definitely wasn't a perfect parent. I was a terrible parent. A very young parent as well. So I'm surprised that one of my children loved me. It's amazing. It's very fortunate for me. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I talk to my daughter and I think she's like, how some parents will give their children advice? Like my daughter will give me advice. She's so wise beyond her years, like an old soul. And she'll say just the most mesmerizing things to me, previously I've said to her oh, I'm so sorry I was such a bad parent. And yeah, that's right, a bad parent. And she said something like, I understand where you're coming from, mother, but I also understand that you tried your best for what was possible for you. You really did try. Your life experiences were different and your world perspective was different and you tried your best. And I saw that, mother. I saw you trying your best. And that made me cry. Because I was a terrible parent. Terrible. Of course, 20-something years later, if I was to be a parent again, it's like you can look back on when you're a parent of children that are adults now and go, yeah, I made mistakes in parenting here, or I did this wrong. And so if I did it again, I would do it differently. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, she's so wise beyond her years. I'm not joking. Sometimes you joke, she's like, mother, and I'm like, you're the mother. I think she'll make a great mother someday. Yes. Oh no, I really was bad. But she's right. I did try to be good. I did try. That's what she said to me, Catherine. Yeah, that's pretty much what she said to me. Yeah. But mistakes were made. And yeah. And that's the thing, if you make mistakes and you get an opportunity again, you just don't repeat the mistakes. So, of course, nobody's a perfect parent, but oh my God. Oh. She's right, I tried very hard. I tried very, very, very hard. Yep. Oh gosh. What awaits me after this live stream? What fresh hell? Oh gosh. I think it's really important, and I notice when other people talk to me about themselves as well too, it's not just me and my thoughts. A lot of people think that they're not good enough, or they put themselves down, or, I think women ought to give themselves more kudos. I think being a woman is a tough job. Definitely, I don't think it's easy in any situation. I think women should give themselves a pat on the back and say, well done, lady, well done, because there's a lot to deal with as women. Absolutely, yeah. Oh gosh, I'm all snivelly. How disgusting. Oh. What a fucking horrible day. It started out good. It always starts out good when I talk to my daughter. She's so sweet to me. Maybe tomorrow will be a better day. Who knows? I try. My thunder. Oh God. So much for quitting smoking today. I was going to quit smoking today. I'm not joking. I actually got my last cigarette out. I was like, this is going to be my last cigarette. I said it out loud. I was like, this is going to be my last one. Okay. I was even going to make a video about it. And then bam, my day changed. Stress. And now I have this excuse that I'm still smoking because I'm stressed. But I'm trying to give myself a break. Like I'm trying to chill. I'm trying to chill, babes. I have peanut butter cup ice cream. Oh, Gypsy Jezebel. I love peanuts in ice cream, especially when it involves chocolate. Oh, God. I wish I could have an ice cream, the type where it has like chocolate and vanilla inside, or just chocolate, and then it's got like a chocolate coating on the outside, and then it has peanuts stuck in the chocolate. Oh. Of course, I'm craving that. as soon as you get stressed, it's like, I want to eat chocolate, I want to eat sweets, I want to have a cigarette, I want to have coffee, you know, of course, of course. I've been doing my best not to give in to all of those things, except the cigarettes. I was gonna ditch the cigarettes today. Why didn't I do it? I'm completely responsible for my own actions of not ditching the cigarettes today. I'm so angry with myself. Yeah, I know, yum. You know, my whole life, I never liked chocolate ice cream until I came to Egypt. I suddenly like chocolate ice cream. It's weird. And then I'm like, is the chocolate ice cream here better? Or did I just suddenly like chocolate ice cream? I don't understand. Like in Australia, I would be like, I love strawberry ice cream or peppermint choc chip or even just vanilla. Do you know what I mean? Or coffee flavor. But if ever I got chocolate, I was like, I'm disappointed. I don't like it. Either it's too rich or it's not rich enough, or I can't taste the chocolate or whatever. But in Egypt, the chocolate ice cream is so good. It is like, yummy. Oh my God. Is it too early in the morning to like play music? Yeah, it probably is. After the live stream, I feel like I'm going to probably like whip off my hijab, put in my earphones, and pump up the music full volume and damage my hearing to like hardcore music. I'm just going to be like, yep, I need some dopamine. Do you know what I mean? Drink some water, avoid the cigarettes. Oh. Can I just have one day where I'm not stressed out? That would be so nice. Actually, could my whole life be like that? What do I mean? Am I ripping myself off here? What do you mean? What do I mean? I just want one good day. No, I don't. I want every day to be good. Every day. I want today, tomorrow, the next. I want it all to be good. I want it all to be nice for me. Why not? I'm good. I'm a good woman. You know how I know I'm a good woman? My grandmother told me. And she was a good woman. She told me I was a good woman. And my daughter told me I'm a good woman, and she's a good woman. So if an older woman who's a good woman told me I'm a good woman, and a younger woman who's a good woman told me I'm a good woman, and neither of those people have ever told lies, then I understand I'm a good woman. So if I'm a good woman, which I am, then I should expect a good day. Good women should have good days every day. Every day. Every day should be a good day. $10 p.m. there. It's 4:09 here. It's prayer time. But I'm exempt from prayer time because I'm still a little bit sick. In a lady problem gynecologist way, which I'm not going to reveal here, but you could guess if you're ladies, and this is the ladies only live stream. So there you go. You know, 2 months of this. My God. I have to go back to the doctor again. Crazy. She said it's not menopause, and she said it's not perimenopause, and she gave me medicine, and I have to go back and get another ultrasound. And no, I'm not pregnant, but my situation means that I don't do my prayer time. So it would actually be nice if I could do my prayer time. Yeah, that would be nice, because I like doing Sala. I like doing prayer time. I like my time. You can still pray to God, but just like the compulsory prayers, if you know you're suffering through that kind of problem, you don't do them. You just do a different type of prayer. It's not the same. I want my 5 daily prayers back. Do you know what I'm saying? It would make me so happy. I love that God time. What is this? No, not polyps. Is this whale again? You need a phone charger. I'm not coming outside the house. I'm not leaving the house. Where is your phone charger? It's not in the bedroom here, so it's wherever you left it. I guess it's in the living room if you want to walk in the house using your own keys and grab your own phone charger from your living room. I guess that's where it is, Whale. Oh, you're in front of the house. Well, come inside the house and grab your phone charger. Nobody's stopping you from doing that. What do you mean? Will I not what? I don't want to go into the street right now. I'm on my live stream for YouTube, which I'm trying to make for my business, for my job. You want me to leave the live stream and go into the street? Listen, you already left. If you've come back for your phone charger, I don't see a problem with anything. What do you mean? Just come and get it. I haven't kicked anybody out. I haven't taken anybody's keys. What are you talking about? Just come inside and grab your charger. What? Oh, please stop embarrassing me. Why are you saying those things? I'm so embarrassed. Just use your keys, doll. Just use your keys. Open the door. Come in the house. Grab your charger. Okay, so you can do that. Why? What? There's nothing stopping you from doing that. Just come. Yola, come here. Come here and Habibi. I'm doing my live stream. I don't have your keys. What do you mean? Where are your keys? Where are your keys? Where's your switch, Whale? Where? You know I don't have a key to the house right now. You gave me my keys, darling. Notice the pink doll and the pink thing. And remember, these are my keys. Where are your keys? In your pocket? In your jacket? Probably. I don't have your keys, Whale. Where are your keys, Whale? It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't want to go into the street. So, where are your keys? Are they in your pocket? Where is the switch? You want me to leave my live stream and bring your phone charger in the street at 4 o'clock in the morning? Where are you in the street? Where? Is the gate open? Or is the gate locked? Do you want me to come to the balcony? I really don't want to go outside. What? What does that mean? What does stuffy mean? What do you mean? That's not translating in English. Look, where is your charger? Whereabouts in the house? And I'll go get it and I'll give it to you on the balcony because I don't actually want to leave the house at 4 o'clock in the morning. I'll give it to you at the balcony. Is that okay? Besties, I'll be back. I'm just gonna go search for my husband's phone charger. He wants me to pass it to him in the street, and I'm gonna hand it to him at the balcony because I'm not going out in the street at 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm just not. Okay, I'll be back. Crikey. Hi, besties. Oh, hi, Joan. Hi, Gypsy Jezebel. Oh, I can guarantee the iron levels are low. Absolutely. I was taking iron tablets, but then I ran out, so I'm just going to get some more next week. Hey, girl, hey. Hi. Did that go well? No, that's okay. That's all right. I try not to control things that are out of my control, so I'm just gonna chillax. Aussie style. Mommy? I'm not your mummy. You're not one of my children. Who's that? uh, just to reiterate, I'm going to sound like a broken record. This is a ladies only chat for women tonight in the live stream. It's for ladies and women only. If you're a man, please don't talk to me. I'm just here to talk to the ladies. Hi, ladies. How are you? I noticed there's a man in the chat. I'm just going to ignore him and talk to you ladies. Anyway. Ferrous fumarate iron, if you can find it, and iron absorbs better if you take it with vitamin C and black pepper. Yeah, I heard that it absorbs better with vitamin C. Yeah. I was taking that in Australia, and when I said that to the pharmacist, he was like, "Nah, that's a gimmick," and I was like, "No, we do that in Australia." He was like, "We don't do that in Egypt," and I was like, I have been eating oranges, you know, but then I stopped taking the iron tablets, so it's not going to help me too much, is it? Oh my goodness. When's a girl supposed to relax around here? Never. Never. It's so weird. If I drink orange juice, I get like such bad heartburn that I will be sick. But if I eat an actual orange, fine. As long as I don't eat like more than like half or one orange. But if I eat frozen orange, I don't get heartburn. Don't know why. No idea. Don't know. So I've taken to eating frozen oranges. I kind of want to eat frozen oranges now, but I'm actually really full because I did a mukbang earlier and stuffed my face with a giant meal. Yeah, I think this is very common for women to have low iron. And if it's not common, it's like maybe more common than we think. Iron and vitamin D. Vitamin delicious. Of course, I'm not really going out in the sun an awful lot, so I should probably start taking vitamin D again. Or just vitamins in general. I've been thinking about, I don't know if I can say this on YouTube, I've been thinking about doing a raw food vegan lifestyle for the short term, not forever. I love a juicy piece of meat. Just to like get rid of that extra 30 kilos because, you know, that has worked for me in the past. And that could up my vitamins by having fresh raw foods because yeah, fresh raw fruits and veggies are so nutrient dense, aren't they? Sardine fast for 5 days. Sardines. I love sardines. Yum. See, a lot of people say, oh, you'll get fat. That's high fat. But sardines, the fat is healthy. Yeah. 5 days is a fair slog on sardines because, you know, if you just, are you going to have like coffee and tea? Electrolyte drinks, yeah. Sardines scare you. What about anchovies? You like anchovies? I love olives stuffed with anchovies. Ooh, yummy. Sardines are elite. Especially if you eat dolmades with them. Oh. Olives, hummus. Have some dippies. I love me some of that stuff. I gotta say, I was pretty big on antipasto foods in Australia. At least once a week, I would spoil myself because I was, working, just like little cash in hand jobs, nothing, not like full-time work or anything, just to kind of like get by kind of thing. And once a week, I would get me my dippies. Coffee, yeah. You've never seen an anchovy. Well, I especially like getting in Australia, not here. You get a little jar. It's like tiny little jar. Tiny, like smaller than a salt shaker. Do you know what I mean? And it's just like full of anchovies, like packed in, like skinny little, like as thin as worms. So it's going to sound disgusting, but like you pop the lid and you get your fork and you can just pull like a couple of strands of anchovies out and you can just put them on your pizza or in your pasta, bit on some bruschetta. Like, oh, ladies, please. I love sardines on buttery bruschetta and, bit of tomato with like melted cheese from the oven. Oh my God. I miss the Australian stuff. That's like Friday night dippies. Yes, I was spoiled in Australia. Definitely, I would very much spoil myself in Australia. I would take care of myself a lot. That's why I'm always saying, ladies, take care of yourself, love yourself because you deserve it. And I'm telling you, like, you can do nice things for yourself. Like, maybe it's not every Friday, maybe it's once a month. You have a dippy night, you have a snacks platter. I would always do nice things for myself in Australia. Yeah, I wish I did that here. I should start doing that here. I should buy myself some flowers, buy myself some chocolates, buy myself some antipasto on a Friday night, put on like some true crime or, like a horror film or sorry to scare everyone, a romance movie. And just have some antipasto dippies. Like, I should be doing that for myself. Why am I not doing that? So you're going to test it out, and then if it works, Gypsy Jezebel, you're going to keep doing it, like once a month. Tomatoes and garlic, blend it together, makes really nice spread. Oh, yes. Cupcake shake one. That sounds delicious. Yeah. Well, you have to. Whether you got somebody else spoiling you or not, you have to do that for yourself. And I've stopped doing it for myself. Obviously, I've lost my way because yeah, why did I stop doing those nice things for myself? What am I doing with my life? I'm not even spoiling myself. How dare I not do that for myself? Yeah, they have food delivery here, yeah. This is going to sound really weird, but I don't even know what the street name is for this house. I don't know the house number or the street name. Don't ask me why I don't know. I just don't know what it is. I have asked, but I don't know what it is. Do you think I'm doing a good job adjusting to my new life, or do you think I'm doing very badly? I mean, I'm trying. Does nobody see I'm trying? God. I think that's the hard part. Like the only person that has to change is me. I came here and I came from a different religion and a different culture and a different country. And so I have to change. Me. Just me, nobody else, right? But that's what makes it hard, because, you know, if there's no compromise and it's just me changing, then what? I've just got to change my entire self, my entire personality, everything about myself. And nothing is normal for me. Yeah, of course, that's going to be difficult and that's going to be stressful and huge decision. Absolutely. Is it the right decision? Well, I mean, I feel like it is. Is it going well? It doesn't look like it's going well, but I'm trying. I'm trying. But you know, if you want things to be healthy, generally healthy things require compromise from more than one person. And you know, you don't expect just one person to change everything about themselves and their entire life. You kind of try to make it easy for them. Well, there's some parts of yourself you can't change because it's just you. Do you know what I mean? I think if you love someone, you know, even if they need to change a little bit, like you don't want everything to change about them. Like if I'm loved and I change everything about myself, am I still me? Do you know what I mean? Am I a different person? I still have to retain being myself. I still have to be me. What is this? Who is this person threatening me? Who is this person? Is Tyler an American name? Do I have an American stalker? Who is this person? What is this? Who is this person? They're like, my name is Tyler. I'm pretending to know who they are. I don't know who they are. Tyler, obviously she's a beautiful, beautiful woman because she wants me to never forget who she is. And Tyler, this woman, is telling me that I'll see her very soon. How's that possible? I don't leave the house. What, are you going to be up at my window? If I see any women up at my window, I'll know it's Tyler. I know, could be the best entertainment I've had this week. She sounds like a lovely lady. She sounds like a lovely woman. Thanks, Tyler. We needed some, entertainment. Americans are so funny. I love Americans so much. The American sense of humor, like, again, on TV, like, oh my God, I could be laughing for hours and hours watching American movies and so good. What do you mean I'll lose my teeth? What's going to happen to my teeth, Tyler? Guarantee if something happens to my teeth, something will happen to your teeth, sweetie. Careful now. I'm not scared of other women, so calm your farm, okay? Okay, Tyler? Tyler, I'm sure you're a lovely lady, but just pipe down, all right? All right, love? Okay? Ugh, I've got phlegm. Ugh, it's like in the back of my nose. I'm all nasally. I think it's because I've been giving the cats like lots of pats and stuff today, and they give me a little bit of an allergy. Thanks, Kiki. They're magical. They're magical. Oh, what's that, Catherine Cook said? Tyler looks amazing in a sundress. Does she? Well, I'm not the jealous kind. If she looks gorgeous, then hats off to her. Good job in the gym, Tyler. We'd love to see your sundress. I'm sure it looks gorgeous. Wait, do you guys know who Tyler is? Is Tyler like somebody you know from the YouTube community? Who's Tyler? Who is she? This is like when Julie came on and she, and first she was like my arch nemesis and then we became friends. No. Cupcake says she doesn't know her. Joan says she doesn't know her. Catherine says she's had exposure. First exposure. That's like, it's like a medical thing. That's like, they were first exposed to rabies back in 1987. Sorry. It's a dad joke from my mum. Yeah, Julie, Jolie. Kiki. Me? No, that was just me being stupid. I'm sorry. I guess I was relaxed for a minute. Yeah, I'm a bit weird. When I get relaxed, I start doing voices and stuff. I can't help it. Popping out stupid jokes. Hopefully the last exposure. Well, yeah, I don't want to like find Tyler at my window in her sundress ready to pop my teeth out. Like, I like my teeth. I'd like to keep them. Let me just check something. Gonna go on a little investigation. Oh. 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 Okay. Um. Right. So the conversation. The conversation is Tyler is a child, so we're not going to continue that conversation with Tyler. Or a fake account. I'm not going to investigate further at this point. So let's presume that Tyler is a child, and we will not be enacting with Tyler because children are not welcome in my live streams. And if it's a fake account pretending to be a child, well, whatever. Nobody cares. So that person has misrepresented themselves either way. So, but of course, threats of physical violence of any kind made by anyone towards myself will be met with, I guess, whatever happens. Yeah, so stay safe, people. Don't come to my house. Yeah, so moving on. Bye, Gypsy Jezebel. Bye. Is it hot in Egypt? It's spring where I am now, so just starting to warm up. You know what? Every time I go outside, I feel a little bit like cold. Except for the other day, I had a little fever, but who is the person in your profile photo now? I keep forgetting to ask. On YouTube? Me. You're probably thinking that doesn't look like you. But you know, on Snapchat you can do these colorful kind of, you know, designs. You know, it takes a photo of your face and it like modifies you to look, you know. It's me. You're looking at me and you're like, that's not you. I get it. That's the beauty for Snapchat. Yeah. It's a bit cartoon characterish. Wait, what do you mean? Do you mean on YouTube? Wait. Do you mean my profile picture or in my community section? What do you mean? Miri. Oh, I changed my name to Miri before on YouTube, and then I changed it back to Maryam. I changed it. It's funny. People have been calling me, when people were making fun of me on YouTube, instead of calling me Maryam, they were calling me Miriam. And also, when my handsomest husbando was in a good mood with me, he would call me Miri as well. And so I thought, oh, that's kind of, like as Australian, we like to shorten names. So I thought, oh, instead of Maryam, I'm going to put Miri. But that didn't go down too well. And I was warned to change it back to Maryam. So it's gone back to Maryam now. Yeah. Yeah, it's just like a shortened version because us Australians, we shorten everything. But yeah, Wales said to me he didn't like me having my name different and that I needed to change it back to Maryam. So I changed it back to Maryam so that, that he would be pleased with me. So now it's Maryam again. Yeah. Yeah. No, you're not crazy. I did change it. I changed it back, but based on the original name, not like changing my whole name again. Like I guess Miri is like when Wal will call me Mary instead of Maryam. The way he says it with his accent sounds like Miri, which sounds like what people were saying when they were being snarky to me on YouTube, like calling me Miriam instead of Maryam. Because you understand, the Islamic version or the Arabic is Maryam, and the Jewish version is Miriam. And so when he would say Mary, his accent, he sounds like he's saying Miri. So I thought, well, that's kind of cute and funny. So I changed my YouTube to that. But he didn't like that. So I had to change it back. So now it's Maryam again, but it's the same name. Do you know what I mean? No, you're not crazy. I did change the name. And then I changed it back. You're not crazy. Nosebleeds. Oh, that sounds awful. Now that we know that Tyler is actually not a woman and is a child, I just have to say I'm sorry. You have to leave the live stream. This live stream is for adults only. Sorry, and women tonight. So bye. Also, the threats of violence were a bit much. So bye. Allergic to horses. Oh, God. What's this? I'm not reading that comment out. Orly. Is Orly a woman or a man? Are you a woman or a man? We're having a ladies live stream. I'm just saying. Pardon me. Said somebody saying they're going to knock my teeth out. The next person comes in talking about illegal substances. Like, where is this going today? I thought we're having a relaxing coffee session for ladies. What's happening? What's popping? Keep it PG, please. Yeah, Joan, I'm at the old house. I haven't moved into the new house yet. probably, next week, because just financially, so that we can move the furniture and stuff, and get everything set up and move the internet there. And it's a bit of a job. It's a bit of a job to get all that done. So I'm still in the old house. Yes, it has, Catherine. Yes, it has. Our coffee time. I need my coffee room. Oh, imagine if I got a coffee maker, a cappuccino maker, an espresso maker, and put it in that room. Oh my God. If I was rich, I would do that. In that room, that girl club room in the new house, I would buy an espresso machine. Vertical lives. I was thinking about that. How do you change it? Like when I do this with the camera, make it horizontal, it gives me a warning and says that I'm not permitted to do that for the live stream. And so I can only do it like that, and then it's like the partial picture. It's probably phone settings, but I'm old. I don't get how to fix it on my phone. Yeah, I'm excited about going to the new house. Well, I was excited. Yeah. Yeah, that can be a true allergy. And that's actually a really bad allergy to have, especially if it's like anaphylaxis, because there's corn in so many westernized foods. Like corn is a filler, and sometimes it doesn't even have to be listed. So that could be a pretty dangerous allergy, unless you're talking about like rhinosinusitis kind of allergy, or do you mean like face puffing up and anaphylaxis allergy? Nespresso machines, amazing coffee. Never actually streamed, so I'm the worst person to ask for that. That's all right. I've streamed and I don't know the answer. Yes, I can dream about having a coffee machine. Oh. Yeah, she would know, and if she doesn't know, she would figure it out. But I feel like if she gave me instructions, I just would like lose my train of thought and not be able to follow the instructions. Not need an EpiPen, but his mother is vigilant. Yeah, but that can change even if you have mild anaphylaxis. Like maybe the next time you accidentally eat it, it can be deathly. It's occasionally you hear about some bloke goes with his missus to the fish and chip shop, eats one bite of fish and dies on the spot from anaphylaxis, and it's like yeah, my kids had anaphylaxis and I have it myself, and I feel like